The litter 7 spot pigs are remain silent, new generation off the record. The off the record sow was one I got off Graham Carr a couple of years ago that did a good job here. Went over to Armstrong's and went on a little herd tour and saw new generation there and liked him an awful lot. Thought he would do that sow some good to add some punch and power, and it worked. The new generation sired litter did very well. There was a no sale gilt that I wanted to keep back to be a sow. Ended up sending her down to a neighbor family. She was shown one time at the Summer Spectacular in Louisville there the 4th of July, and she was either second or third in class. I was working the ring, and I know she got to drive for 5th overall spot gilt. She didn't get a piece of it, but I know she was driving out there, so that's worth something. And then decided to breed that sow to remain silent. To kind of, that's an intriguing boar there at Crossroads, and his pedigree is kind of clean, a loudmouth, and this gilt is too. And that's kind of always been my goal with this sow line, is to stay clear of loudmouth for no other reason other than to generate some potential breeding pieces. And unfortunately, there was a rupture or two in this litter, so I ended up cutting everything and making them show barrows and show gilts for you. But they're awfully neat. That sow is extremely good looking, up ahead of her blade, extremely loose in terms of her skeleton. She's one that I'm proud to have raised and proud to have here on the farm, and it's kind of fun when you can build on your own stuff. These pigs have the hair of a fat steer in a cooler. It's kind of remarkable how dense haired they are. When I put a couple of them up on the sheep stand to clip their heads, I ended up taking a 5/8 guard down a couple of their backs, and it took off a substantial amount of hair. So if you like them hairy, they got it. And if you don't like hair, you can take a 5/8 guard to their whole body. Um, but pigs are really neat. Bears probably do best in the middleweight division, probably 240 to 270. Gilts obviously do well at the upper weights, but Barrows are better off in that middleweight division. So I think breeding her for late January worked out very well. So once again, these are the litter 7 spot pigs. Remain silent, new generation off the record is their pedigree, and they're born the 21st of January.